Right. Hi, Scorpios. Is this clear enough? Yeah, it's pretty clear. Scorpios, what is going on? So I'm finding that the signs that I'm doing today, I'm very calm with no rush of urgency to get the messages across. I feel very steady. So I feel like Scorpios, that's how you're coming into the month of April. By the way, Scorpios, this is your April 2020 monthly tarot scope for the sign of Scorpio. You may watch this video if you're Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising sign. Make sure that we like, share, and subscribe to these videos. And look out for the full moon in Libra video. Hopefully dropping tomorrow. All right. This is my second attempt at your video. So I had pulled one card so far, and it was the Eight of Cups. All right. So starting off, Scorpios, you are walking away from something, leaving something behind. And this could be emotionally and or physically. You have the Nine of Wands, which is perseverance and being prepared for a battle, being on the defensive side. Kind of like what's next to come, what can I expect next, or kind of like a what can go wrong now energy. So let's see what else we got for our Scorpios in the month of April. What we got going on for the Scorpios? And then you have Eight of Wands. I love this. Good. Okay. So Scorpios, you have some sort of communication or message that's coming to you very swiftly and very rapidly this month of April. Some kind of good information. For me, Eight of Wands is always like good news or some type of development that you were hoping for comes through. So that's a good energy to see. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles. So that's good. That's great. Pentacles represent material aspects of life, finances, your inheritance, your legacy, your family lineage, your home life, basically. So some sort of development pertaining to your home life. This could be getting some news about a space that you were hoping to get news about, living there or moving there. Some sort of living arrangement could be coming through for you, and it's actually like a really positive space that you're actually looking forward to being there. So that's good. You have good news coming, you know, after this emotional clarity of you moving forward and you moving on, or you leaving something behind. And you just, that perseverance energy of you just choosing not to, that's such a Scorpio thing. Like, nothing's gonna hold me down. Nothing's gonna hold me down. I will always move forward. I will always be the strongest energy in the room. That's such a Scorpio thing. I love Scorpios. They're like so amazing. Like, I probably said this in the last Scorpio video I did, because I just really have like a deep love for Scorpios. Seriously, I do. My grandmother's a Scorpio. My sister is a Scorpio who, like, we had the hardest time getting along growing up, but like we are like obsessed over each other. Like, I friggin' love her and I miss her so much. And then my kid's father is a Scorpio, and that's where my great love for Scorpios come from. Those three people have really taught me so much, especially my kid's father. He's like one of the best people I've ever met. Even though we can like fight like cats and dogs. It's like a deep thing. And for Geminis who can be so surface, and then the Gemini pops up here. Look at that. What they talking about? And Geminis can be so surface level. So to get a Gemini to really feel on like those deeper emotional levels, that's not easy. Like almost nobody can do that. So it's like, whatever. And then lastly, you got the King of Swords, Scorpio. So that was just like my little Scorpio appreciation rant, you know. So Scorpios, y'all love being appreciated, so don't act like you don't like it. All right, you got angel therapy. So let's continue to see what's going on. This is really interesting because, and then you have comfort. All right. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. All right. And then you got passion. And then you got teaching and learning. Okay, so immediately, Scorpios, I just like, it's ringing in my head. A lot of you are dealing with Geminis. Maybe you could be moving on from a relationship from a Gemini, or you could be getting into a relationship with a Gemini. Okay, so whatever the case may be, this is like, this reading is like touching my heart. Like, it's like really raw. So that just tells me that, Scorpios, you guys are feeling a lot of raw emotions right now. I feel like this is not an easy time right now, and this is also like, it's taking you a long time, like long journey. It's been a long road of you coming into this Eight of Cups energy. I feel like you have really maybe even kind of just been pushed past the point of no return. Like somebody really forcibly wanted to push you into this position, right? And so, and I feel like, Scorpios, you definitely have resisted it. Like, because only a Scorpio knows how the change up is when a Scorpio is not feeling it no more. Because it's like, I don't want you to push me to that point, because I'm telling you, once I get to that point, it's done. It's a wrap. It's the point of no return. And I'm telling you, don't push me there. Just stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. And this person persisted. Persisted and persisted and persisted. And so, gosh, Scorpio, so like now I feel like coming into this month of April, that switch has definitely flipped. Definitely flipped. I just flipped the switch. Flip. And Drake's a Scorpio, so there we go. So you're definitely Scorpio, coming into the month of April. You are moving on from something, from someone, from an environment, from a situation, a career, a job. You are leaving. I feel like this could be all of that for Scorpios, because you know what, Scorpios, you guys represent death and transformation and transition and rebirth and resurrection and all of those things wrapped into one. So I feel like when those things are going on, like it really falls into all of the realms of the Scorpio's life. So it's like you're experiencing death on so many levels. So this could be falling into your career, your romantic life. Things could be changing or transitioning in your family life, as far as like your siblings and your mother and father relationship, aunts, uncles, grandparents, something about that is transitioning. And then it could also be, with your children. I feel like this is falling into all of the sectors. I feel like this is also with your health. Something about your health, like you guys are coming into a new realization. Like, I can't keep treating my health the way that I've been treating it for the past couple of months or years, because at some point something's got to give, because at some point things are not going to continue to manifest in a great way for me if I'm not showing the proper care and love to my body, to my temple, to my mental, all of the above. So I really, I have to leave these behaviors behind because I see where it's gotten me thus far. So Scorpio, you're going through a complete transformation right now in the month of April. You're looking at everything like, okay, what are all of these behaviors that are not serving me? They're not getting me where I want to be. But yet I know that they are at a detriment to me, but I'm not changing anything about it. So now it's time for me to do a complete revamp. Okay. And then so with this 9 of Wands energy, look at him. He's like on the defense. It's like so many things are like dying and crumbling at this point. So it's like, Scorpio, you're really like, what's next? Like, really, like, it's nothing you can throw at me at this point that can surprise me. Like, what's next? Let's, like, come on, please. Let's just get it over with, because I just really can't. And so I feel like, Scorpio, you're like super, I love this energy too, because like, Scorpio, you're so on edge. Like, I'm just waiting for the bad news. I'm waiting for the next bad thing to happen. I'm just waiting. Like, you have like kind of a negative perspective about what's going on right now. And that's okay, because you really actually have been through so much. You have really, 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 really been through and persevered through so much. And so, it's not like you are being negative Nancy. It's just like, you're just aware of the patterns that you've been receiving for the past couple of weeks or month or whatever. And so you're like, what's next? And then the universe is like, boom, what's good? Yay! I'm so happy because like I said, I love Scorpios. Like, I love you guys. I probably don't like tell the Scorpios in my life. Like, I think I do tell them, but like really like make them understand like how much I admire them. But I really have this deep admiration. Like, I probably should like tell them more often. But so I'm like so happy because like you have some sort of good news coming through. Like, you're expecting something so horrible, like the next bad thing, and then like great news comes in, great progressions within a situation, or this is some type of fast news that's coming where it's like something is coming to you faster than you expecting. You're like, oh, like I knew I should be expecting this, but I didn't know I should be expecting it this fast. Like, oh, wow. And so that is a great energy because you feel swift movement. You're not feeling that stagnation. You're not stuck in that death energy. You are very much so feeling like, okay, so things are starting to flow here. Okay, like, okay, let me kind of try to see if I can milk this energy. Let me see if I can get some other greater things out of this energy. So that's great news. That 8 of Wands is my favorite card. My favorite card to get in a reading. I'm always like, yes, what good is coming? So this is lovely. This is really good. So you have 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like I said, this is family, legacy, inheritance. It has to do with material aspects of your life. And then 10s represent completion. So something is coming to completion. I feel like some of you Scorpios, like I said, you guys are, you've been trying to get an apartment or something, and you're getting that approval letter, like, yes, you are approved for this apartment. Someone is randomly calling your phone and saying, hey, like, I'm looking for a roommate, and the only like responsible person I could think of is you. Would you be interested in doing something like this? This could also be just things in your home getting upgraded, getting fixed, everything being functional, everything being in a functional space. Just like buying new furniture. You could really be making sure your home space is feeling very comfortable and very homey like. Very like, this is an interior decorating energy that I'm feeling. This is overall just happiness in your home life. Some of you Scorpios could really just be enjoying family time in the home, and you guys are really relishing in that feeling and really just manifesting even better things for your home life. So you're understanding how important in this time that home life is to you. I feel like maybe in the previous you hadn't paid it that much attention because you never really felt like, oh, I need to put time and energy and space into this aspect of my life. I feel like if I just work, then everything else will fall into place. And I feel like maybe previously you've seen that stuff hasn't quite unfolded like that. Stuff has kind of, maybe just kind of like fell apart because you didn't give the proper love and attention to, you got to find that sense of balance where you can apply love and attention to each aspect of your life as equally as possible. And so I feel like previously Scorpios were not doing that. And they were kind of just like, if I just put all my energy here, it's okay if I neglect everything over here because this will overflow over here. And the universe was like, that's not how it works. Let me show you something real quick. And so, yeah, that's like, I feel like that's a major lesson that Scorpios have been dealing with. It's like really understanding I have to put time and love and attention into everything that I do as equally as possible because it's very important if I want to be able to prosper and take everything with me. Okay? And so here we go. We have the Lovers. This is the Gemini card. So some of you, like I said, are getting into a relationship with a Gemini, or you're walking away from a relationship with a Gemini. I feel like definitely this card is talking about that relationship, but also other things that the Lovers card stands for is alignment, love, union, trust, choices. This is interesting. There's a lot of energy here. Some of you are making a choice about, who it is that you want to be with or what path you want to follow from here on out. You're like really taking it seriously. You could be choosing union with a new person, or you could be really focusing on rebuilding a union that you have with a previous person. I feel like this could also be just in the month of April. You could be getting along really well with your partner. You could be getting along really well with a Gemini. I feel like there's a lot of love energy surrounding this. I feel like you are also, I feel like a lot of this is talking about your soul purpose, Scorpios. You guys are really like, look, okay, what is it that I actually want to do? Like, where does my passion lie? What really makes me happy? Like, once all this social distancing and quarantining is over, like, where would I be putting my time and attention? I really need to get in tune with myself because I feel like all that I've been through, the number one thing that it's shown me is that I need to focus on my happiness. That's like the number one thing that matters. Nothing else in this matters if I'm not happy at the end of the day. And Scorpio, you're really taking that lesson with you. And so it's a lot of that, feeling very in tune with yourself, feeling aligned. You're actually feeling like a deep happiness, like not that surface happiness where, you know, maybe lasts a couple hours and then you kind of go back to the doldrums of, you know, the dark ominous. And you know, that's Scorpio's thing. Like, they love that, and that's okay, because we need somebody to do it, because like a lot of people can't do it, a lot of people won't do it, and Scorpios are those people that are willing to do the things that everybody else won't. And so that's what makes them so like essential. These people are essential. So you could be just getting along really well in your home life, really just enjoying family time, and you feeling very aligned when you are at home and you're spending quality time and you're understanding like, wow, this is what life is really about. It's really about just being happy and being in the moment and being present and not trying to always force everything, okay? So that's definitely an energy. Toward the end of the month, you have the King of Swords. So, Scorpio, you are making the final decision at the end of the month. Who knows what that decision is, but whatever it is, it's clear cut. You have super clarity on it. The clouds are behind you. Any cloudy mental processes is behind you. You've left that behind. You are now sitting on a throne of clarity. You know exactly what it is that you want, what it is that you want to do moving forward, who's going to be able to be in your life and who's not. What things have you wasted a lot of time on, and what things could you put more energy into. And you are also clear on how you are going to move forward and how you're going to maneuver and how you're going to execute, putting balance into all of these things, into giving them as much love, time, and attention as equally as possible. And at the end of the month of April, you have a clear-cut plan about what it is that you want to do. And you know why? Because in the beginning of the month, not the beginning of the month, but last month, you definitely realize what it is that you don't want to do. And we call that contrast. So because you figured out what it is that you didn't want to do last month, the end of this month, you know exactly what it is that you do want to do. So you don't have to waste no more time, okay? So you're making that decision at the end of the month, and it's like big dog status. The boss said what he said. He said what he said. Period. This what it is. Oh, okay, Scorpio. I love you guys. Oh, angel therapy. Give your cares and worries to us, angels, and allow us to take your burdens. So, during the beginning of the month, things may really look like, where is the smooth road at? Like, this rocky road keeps popping my tires. I'm on my last spare. Where's the road? And that's how you guys are going to be feeling. But trust me, it's like, they're like, no worries. Give your cares and worries to us, angels, and allow us to take your burdens. Like, anything that's really worrying you, surrender and let it go. And, you know, give it to whoever that you have a relationship with, whether it be ancestors, whether you have, you know, angels, spirit guides, universe, God, creator, Jesus, maybe, whoever you have a connection with. Give your problems to the Most High and just really surrender at the beginning of the month. That is when you really feel that ease and that swiftness and that forward movement. You really start to feel that energy. Like, okay, good. This is what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. And then you have comfort. I'm with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. And a lot of times this card comes out when, you know, I feel like that's definitely dealing with the home life. It's like, you know, you really are basking in that family energy, and you're feeling the comfort and the relaxation, and you just having so much appreciation and gratitude. So you're really feeling like comfortable this month. You're feeling in your skin. You just feel like you can take it easy. You can take it slow. You feel like you're not being rushed. You feel like everything is just good. Everything is exactly how it needs to be, and you feel happy. So that's another one. And then you have passion. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. So like I said, this is that alignment. First of all, you know, you could be choosing love. You could be choosing union with someone. But this is also just feeling in alignment with like your purpose, your soul purpose. And you're really coming to know like, okay, this is what I really enjoy. And that's it. I'm not going to ignore it anymore. This is my passion. This is what I like. This is what I want to do. And that's it. And so good for you, Scorpio. This is a good reading. I'm loving it. Teaching and learning. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. So I feel like whatever this energy is that has just been really hard for you this month, make sure that you're really taking in the lessons from these things that you just went through. Don't go forward making the same mistakes, okay? Make sure that you are actually really, really processing it. Take your time. Take your time. And actually, like, be very, set your intention for when you're processing this. Like, I'm going to process this, and I'm going to understand everything that I was meant to learn from it. And then really sit with yourself and go over what it was that you experienced and how it made you feel, and how you would have liked to feel or would have liked to dealt with it better, and what you're going to do moving forward. These are chakra swatches cards. So these tell us, I'm intending that these will show us the chakras that we will be mostly focused on in the month of April, Scorpios, and that's divine consciousness. I definitely feel like this is your 7th chakra, which is your crown chakra, which is up here. Boop, 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 boop. So divine consciousness, Scorpios, you will definitely be tuned in, tapped in, turned on, and that's where this sense of alignment will be coming from toward the end of the month. You're really channeling that higher energy through your crown chakra this month. And so you're able to really tap into your gifts and into your divine soul purpose. And that's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. I know a lot of Scorpios have been feeling a little bit stuck in that death stage. So you get some relief this month, which is amazing. Get one more chakra swatch card. Let's see. All right, and you got truth. That goes with that King of Swords card. Is you're channeling that divine energy, and it brings you that sense of clarity toward the end of the month. You know what the truth is. You know what the truth is. And no one can take that away from you. Your judgment is not clouded. You are very clear on what everything is. Scorpios, it's a good month. It's a good month. I would say that's a good month, Scorpios, okay? So I hope you like this reading. Please let me know. If you liked it, let me know. If you didn't, then it's fine. You don't have to tell me, but you can just come back and watch next month, and then we'll see if it works out better then. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you don't already. Please follow me on Instagram at Magic Mermaid, okay? Thank you guys for watching, and make sure you look out for the full moon in Libra reading, okay? That should be dropping tomorrow. All right. See you guys next month.